Storytime at Home. Presented by Public Library of Cincinnati and Hamilton County.
Hi, my name is Miss Alice. I am the Children's Librarian at Monfort Heights Library. These are my friends, Bob and Sally. Before we meet them, we'd like to start with a song called The More We Get Together. The more we get together, the more we get together, the happier we'll be. For your friends are my friends, and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. Today, I brought my friends along because I'm going to do a couple of their favorite books. I know Sally likes the one about Wombat Stew.
Actually, I really like the one about the kangaroo.
Oh, you do? I didn't realize that. Hey, you know that Wombat Stew. What is wombat? Wombat is an animal from Australia.
Oh. Well, wait a minute. Aren't kangaroos from Australia?
Yes, they are.
Oh, so we're doing stories about animals from Australia.
Yeah, that's pretty much what we're doing.
That sounds fun. Where's Australia?
Oh, it's pretty far away. If you look on the globe, it's almost at the bottom of the globe.
Way down under? Hey, that's it. We're going down under.
Yes, that's what they often say when they head for Australia. So I'm going to put you two aside, and I'm going to get out the books.
We'll be back.
Yeah,
no time at all.
Okay. Our first story is called Wombat Stew. It's by Marcia Vaughan. It's about, well, you'll see. By the way, they're going to use the term billy bong and billy can. It's kind of like a big stew pot. One day, on the banks of a billabong, a very clever dingo caught a wombat. Oh, looks like he's already in the pot. But the dingo decided to make wombat stew, gooey, brewy, yummy, chewy, wombat stew. Platypus came ambling up the bank. "Good day, Dingo," he said, snapping his bill. "What is all that water for?" "I'm brewing up a gooey, chewy stew with that fat wombat," said the Dingo, with a toothy grin. "Well, if you ask me," said Platypus, "the best thing for a gooey stew is mud. Big blops of gooey mud." "Blops of mud?" said the Dingo. "Well, what a good idea. Righto, in it goes." So Platypus scooped up big blops of mud with his tail and tipped them into the billy can. Around the bubbling billy, Dingo danced and sang, wombat stew, gooey, brewy, yummy, chewy, wombat stew." Waltzing out from the shade of the ironbarks came Emu. She arched her graceful neck over the brew. "Oh ho, Dingo," she fluttered. "What have we here?" "Gooey, chewy wombat stew," said the Dingo. "If only it was a bit more chewy," she sighed. "But don't worry, a few feathers will set it right." "Feathers?" Dingo smiled. "Oh, that would be chewy. Righto, in they go." So in the gooey brew, Emu dropped her finest feathers. Around and around the bubbling billy, Dingo danced and sang, wombat stew, crunchy munchy for my lunchy, wombat stew." Old Blue Tongue the lizard came sliding off his sun-soaked stone. "Silly Dingo," he hissed, "there are no flies in this stew. Can't be wombat stew without crunchy flies in it." And he stuck out his bright blue tongue. "There's a lot to be said for flies," agreed Dingo, rubbing his paws together. "Righto, in they go." So Lizard snapped 100 flies from the air with his long tongue and flipped them into the gooey, chewy stew. Around and around and around the bubbling billy, Dingo danced and sang, wombat stew, crunchy munchy for my lunchy, wombat stew." Up Through the red dust popped Agneta.
Wait a bit. Not so fast, he bristled, shaking the red dust from his quills. Now I've been listening to all this advice, and take it from me. For a munchy stew, you need slugs and bugs and creepy crawlies.
Ooh. Dingo wagged his tail. Why, I should have thought of that. Righto, in they go. So Agneta dug up all sorts of creepy crawlies and dropped them into the gooey, chewy, crunchy stew. The very clever Dingo stirred and stirred, all the while singing, Wombat stew, hot and spicy, oh so nicey, wombat stew. Just then, the sleepy-eyed koala climbed down the scribbly gum tree. Look here, he yawned. Any bush cook knows you can't make a spicy stew without gum nuts. Oh, leave it to a koala to think of gum nuts, Dingo laughed and licked his whiskers. Righto, in they go. And in the gooey, chewy, crunchy, munchy stew, Koala shook lots and lots of gum nuts. Aha, cried the Dingo. Now my stew is missing only one thing. What's that? Asked the other animals. Oh, that fat wombat. Ha ha. Wait, stop. Hang on, Dingo. You can't put that wombat in the stew yet. Why not? You haven't tasted it. Righto, I'll taste it. And that very clever Dingo bent over the billy and took a great big slurp of stew. Ah! I'm poison, he howled. You've all tricked me. And he dashed away deep in the bush, never again to sing. Wombat stew, gooey, brewy, yummy, chewy, wombat stew. Ah, so the wombat didn't end up in the stew, did he? I also have the other book that we referred to about a kangaroo. Yes. In this case, it's a baby kangaroo, a Joey, who is learning how to hop. This is called Boing by Nick Bruel. Oh, there's the Joey in the mama's pouch. Can you see it? Yeah. And mama's just bouncing along. Boing, 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 boing. They've come to an open space and the Joey's getting out. We have a koala up here. We have a rabbit. There's a grasshopper. And a frog. Mm-hmm. Mama says, watch me. Boing, 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 boing. Wowie, yowie, zowie. Good job, Mama. Your turn. You can do it. It's fun. Come to Mama. 1, 2, 3. Brump. Oh, dear. Like this, said the grasshopper. Boing, 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 boing. It's easy, said the frog. Boing, 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 boing. Brump. Oh, she's backwards. That didn't work. Oh, my. Don't give up, said the rabbit. And he did his jumps. Boing, 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 boing. My, did you notice? The koalas come down. Oh. Plop. Fell over backwards. Oh, golly, says the frog. What do you have in your pocket? Asked the koala. Well, I have 1 sock, a candy bar, 2 jacks, a toy dinosaur, 3 marbles, a cool rock I found, 4 buttons, another toy dinosaur, 5 crayons, a book about robots, 6 acorns, a drawing of a flower, my piggy bank, a red ribbon, a yo-yo, a yellow ribbon, my dolly, a blue ribbon, a spoon, a feather, a purple ribbon, a paper clip, an orange ribbon, a green ribbon, my hairbrush, and a banana. Oh my goodness, look at all the things that were in her pocket. Oh my goodness. Try again, he said. Okay, ready? Should we see what she does? 1, 2, 3, and boing! Wowie, yowie, zowie! Oh, she's higher than the mama. Look at that. Oh, they say it's your turn. Yeah, you can do it. It's easy. Well, ask permission before you start jumping around the house. So Bob and Sally probably enjoyed those stories a lot. I like both of them. Yeah, I really like the boing, boing, boing. Oh, wait a minute now, Bob. I like the one where the dingo didn't get to cook the wombat. Yeah, his friends kept him safe by tricking that old dingo. Yes, they did. And you like the boing one? I like boing anytime. I like to jump. Oh, settle down, please. Sorry. Well, it's time for us to go. Wait a minute. We gotta do at least one more song. Oh, you think so? Yeah, I think we should do If You're Happy and You Know It. But you play the guitar. Oh, well, will our friends at home then do the actions? Sure, they know how to do the clapping and the stomping and hooray! Okay, then you two sit aside and I'll get the guitar and we'll do If You're Happy and You Know It. Now, I bet you know this song, and I bet your folks know it too. So let's see what we can do. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray. If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray. Hooray! Well, we've had a great time, but it's time for us to say goodbye. Sally, would you like to say goodbye? Goodbye, everybody. Thanks for joining us. And Bob, I bet you want to say goodbye. Oh, I don't know. Do we have to? Yes, it's time to say goodbye, Bob. Goodbye, Bob. Oh, you said say goodbye, Bob. Goodbye, everybody.
Get free books in the mail. Sign up today. Go to Ohio Imagination Library.org to find out more.